Welcome all you Forex traders out there. Welcome to Old Man Wisdom. And here today is the analysis of the EURUSD. So as normal, we're on the 1 hour chart, the EURUSD. Let's have a look at the chart. So you can see from this blue rectangle here that this is where the week started. This was Sunday evening UK time. The previous week, no trading had occurred. We ignored this signal because price was under the multi-time frame moving average, so we didn't buy the market there. But here, this was, I believe, Wednesday, we got a signal to sell. So let's just zoom up a little bit more. As I mentioned in my midweek video, I actually missed the signal here on this candle and didn't catch it for another hour or so, which is why my entry is a little bit higher than where the actual signal occurred. So I got a slightly better price. This solid red line here represents the area in which I move my stop loss, 40 pips. So it was around this level here. But price came down to my 1-to-1 ratio, which is why I've moved the stop loss to break even, or with a very slight profit. And price is bouncing around. There's a good chance that next week it will hit my stop loss and I'll break even on the trade. But out of interest, we have been as much as 50 pips up in profit, or just over. We were looking for 80 pips, so we're still quite a distance from our take profit. So this week has been at least a week where we've been able to trade, which has been the first week in a while. So what are the possibilities for next week? Well, of course, price could come down and then back up and hit my stop loss. And of course, price could also come down and hit my take profit. So two very simple, straightforward options there. We need to keep an eye on whether price remains below the multi-time frame moving average. If price remains below the moving average and the MACD works its way up to the 0 line, we're going to be doing exactly the same as earlier this week. We'll be looking for price to come down, and then to get a signal, in which case we will enter the market again and see if we can get a stop loss up here and a take profit down there. There's a good chance that will happen, that we'll get another sell signal next week if price continues to make its way upwards. Of course, what could happen is price continues to work its way up and breaks through the multi-time frame moving average and then continues. In which case, if we were to get a signal from the MACD crossing over the 0 line, yes, we could buy. But of course, we don't know whether that is going to happen or not. No one does. No one knows what price will do. There's a good chance that I will get stopped out at break even. And like I say, we're either going to get a new sell signal, or if price breaks and remains above the multi-time frame moving average, then hopefully we'll get a nice buy signal. Like I say, we just don't know. But what I will highlight for you is that this multi-time frame moving average is based on the 1 day. So if you was to plot a 20 simple moving average on the 1-day chart, you would see that price is below the moving average. So I use this indicator, meaning that I don't have to keep flicking over from daily to the hour chart and back again in order to check where price is as regarding the moving average. This little indicator does it all for me. So that's quite a nice little thing. But currently then, my trade from the middle of the week is just 17 pips in profit, so not very much at the moment. Earlier in the week it was some 55 pips in profit, but that's how trading goes sometimes. As I say, if this stops me out next week, I'm really not worried about that. I haven't lost any money, but I will be looking initially to re-enter the market as it stands at the moment with a sell trade, because price is below the multi-time frame moving average. So I will still only next week be looking for a sell trade if this current trade gets stopped out. So that's my simple analysis. The bias is still to the downside, so I will only be looking to sell the Euro USD next week. So thank you for listening, fellow Forex traders, and I look forward to our next video. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up or comment below with your thoughts as to what you think will happen on the Euro USD next week. And in the meantime, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll be speaking to you soon.